Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another English story at Tell Society from Aesop. This time I've prepared a story under the title of The Eagle, the Cat, and the Wild Sow. This is the eagle, this is the cat, and this is the wild sow, which is a female pig. Okay, so let's get to it. An eagle made her nest at the top of a lofty oak. A cat, having found a convenient hole, moved into the middle of the trunk, and the wild sow, with her young, took shelter in a hollow at its foot. Nest is the home of birds usually. At the top of a tall oak, which is a kind of tall tree, a cat, having found a convenient and comfortable hole, moved into the middle of the trunk, the stem of the tree, and the wild sow, with her young or offspring or litter, took shelter in a hollow or hole at its foot or roots. So they make a colony, but they cannot get along with each other. So that's where the problem or issues arise. The cat cunningly or smartly or cleverly resolved to destroy this chance-made colony. So, to carry out and perform her design or scheme, she climbed to the nest of the eagle and said, "Destruction is preparing for you, and for me too, unfortunately. So we need to be aware of the great danger," referring to the sow. "The wild sow, whom you see daily digging up the earth or excavating wishes to uproot or eradicate." So you can learn a lot of good vocabulary in context. One of them is uproot the oak, so she may on its fall seize our families as food for her young. Fall refers to the fall or collapse of the tree, because the wild sow is digging up the earth to uproot the tree. So she will seize or catch our families as food for her offspring or young. So having thus or therefore frightened the eagle out of her senses, it means terrifying the poor eagle, she crept down to the cave of the sow, means climbed down, and said, "Your children are in great danger, or peril, or jeopardy. For here means because. As soon as you go out with your little or offspring, little it means all the babies that an animal can have at once. To find food, the eagle is prepared to pounce upon one of your little pigs. So when you leave home or leave your nest, the sow will attack and get all of your litter or babies." So, having instilled means indoctrinate, internalize these fears into the sow, she went and pretended to hide herself in the hollow of the tree to make it as natural as possible, as naturally as possible, to just make a good or fabricate a story. Pretend is another good word you need to know. When night came, she went forth with silent foot or tiptoeing, and obtained or acquired or gained food for herself and her kittens. But feigning to be afraid means pretending, another good word. If you just click on that, you will find related lessons about feigning and also the definition of that. So, she kept a lookout all through the day. Meanwhile, at this time, The eagle, full of fear of the sow, sat still on the branches, and the sow, terrified, means frightened, by the eagle, did not have or take courage to do something, to go out from her cave. And you can predict what will happen in this case. And thus, therefore, they both, along with their families, means together with their families, perished or died from hunger, from starvation, and afforded ample provision for the cat and her kittens, and supplied a lot of a great, or let's say abundant food. Provision here means food for the cat and also her kittens, because they could have access to all they needed, and they didn't have any competitors. And there are some keywords here. Aesop's fables. If you click on any of these hyperlinks, you will find related lessons. Cats, cunning, danger; eagle, fear, frighten, and shelter. Okay, thank you very much for your attention, and hope to see you in our next video. Take care and bye-bye.